Okay, so now we're going to go and take care of these two windows. We're not actually going to do a texture with them. I'm going to show you guys how to do a material that has some translucency and some transparency in it, and hopefully gives a little bit of a reflection like a window would. So we'll go ahead and select this, and I will shift select these. You can see we did these both very differently, and that's okay because in the real world you'll get models from people, and I've had this happen. I've downloaded a model and there's all kinds of little texture issues I need to fix or modeling issues I need to fix. So be aware, even if you pay and purchase your models, you still may have things you want to tweak and or need to tweak. So it's okay that these two are different, not going to matter. I'm going to right click and go assign new material. I'm going to select Maya, and this time we're not going to use a Lambert, we're going to use a Blinn here. And we're going to try to make a little bit of a reflective material. Let me get rid of this UV editor. And we won't use the hypershade for this one unless we need to. So here we have this Blinn. Let's just call this window reflection. And we will go ahead and take up its transparency here. So it's a little bit see-through. We're also going to change its translucence just a little bit. That's light bending as it goes through something. And then this depth here, will increase the depth a little, like it's a thicker window. And we won't be able to see it right now with the texture editor, but ideally when we get into Unity, we'll get reflections from the scene. We're not going to see that right now. That's totally okay. You guys can call me on it later if that's not the case. But what we should notice in Unity is that these windows are actually reflecting the scene. And if that's not the case, like I said, send me all the hate mail you want. Okay, in the next lesson, we're going to continue tweaking this out. You've learned a little bit about the Blinn material, and let's continue on. Actually, let me prove to you that this is reflective right here, because some of you are doubters, and I understand that. Let's go to the rendering editor, Hypershade, and let's pull up this material here. We called it window reflective. Do you see here how it's reflecting from the scene? Some of you said that looks like a spaceship. Well, that's my goal ultimately. Let's see, let's go to glass fill here. I'll frame it up. There we go. See that? Totally reflective. Sphere. Totally reflective. Alright? Just trust me on this because I'm right. And if I'm wrong, you can sue me. Look at that. Does that not look like glass? I'm using the Arnold renderer here just to show you some reflections in a real scene. Okay? Because doubters must be challenged. That's my motto, one of them. So we're going to add a little more detail, and we're going to teach the haters not to hate. All right? That's my style. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to faces. I'm going to extrude some of these because I feel like if I give it a little bit more depth here, it'll give that much more realism, and I can silence the haters. And that's why I do what I do. I feel like it's my life mission. I feel like it's my mission in life to silence the haters, so I'm going to go ahead and Control E and take the thickness out there just a little bit. Add some depth on those. Where else can I add some depth, you haters? Right here maybe. Might select all these and bring them out, almost like it's you know, a little bit more of an expensive hotel, like not the trashy ghetto that you seem to think it is, you haters. I'm going to take this from Motel 8 into the Ritz-Carlton, and it's only going to take me about 5 minutes. Okay? Because that's how I roll. So all I'm doing is I'm extruding these. You don't have to do this unless it is also your mission in life to silence the haters, in which case I think it's your obligation, don't you? Okay, so I've added a little bit more detail there, and I'm going to select these different extrusions here, and I want to give them a bit of a different color. Actually, maybe not those. Maybe I'll just do these right here. Now, what I want to be careful of is I actually need to select these polygons on the sides. Otherwise, it's not going to be quite right. So I'm just going to take my time, select all these polygons here. You don't have to select all of them. I could just make the material now and then assign it later. So that's what I'm going to do. Right click, assign new material, go Maya, Blinn. Actually didn't want to do Blinn. I'll undo that. Right click, Assign new material, Maya and Lambert. So let's go ahead and add a file texture here. And let me see what we have to play around here with. That's interesting. You know what? I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back with some white brick. Okay, I'm back, and as promised, I'm looking for the white brick here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to open that up. Yes, that is downright beautiful right there. Honestly, I like it a lot. I'm only joking though. I'm going to try using a cylindrical projection here. And well, first I have to have these all selected again. Go ahead and select all this. We may have to spend a little time on this to get it right. I'm okay. And I'm kind of enjoying myself right now. I might do the inside of these as well. Some things are worth taking time for and some are not. Like drinking a Rockstar is worth the time it takes to drink it. Drinking the applesauce juice, not so much. Okay, there we go. Looks like we're good on this side and that side, not so much on this and that. That's probably because of the cylindrical projection that I chose, because it sucks. That's okay. We're going to undo the cylindrical projection and we're going to try just using a planer. Okay, it looks good from the front. Obviously from the side there, we'd have to tweak its axis, and I knew that would happen. That's okay. For right now though, I'm not going to waste your time on video doing that, but I will go ahead and just do the front facing parts with this white brick here, and I'll select the sides. And a quicker way to select, if you remember right, Shift double click, and then it will select all the way around. And then I'll go ahead and apply that again. Perfect. Okay, so from a distance, what does that look like? Does it look okay? Looks like we may need to change the color on this a little bit, and we can do that. So in the next video, I'll show you how to change the tint of this texture projection thing that we've got going on here. I'll see you then.